Chapter 14, statistics, stats. Shortcut we can say stats. Yeah, we can say statistics. Statistics. What is that? Statistics. Statistics. Okay. In this chapter, I have explained what is data, types of data, after that frequency and frequency distribution. Today, I will explain how to calculate class interval and class size. After that, I will move to the graph. Left side keep heading class interval. Class interval. Keep heading class interval. When the data contains when the data contains when the data contains a large number of observations, a large number of observations when the data contains a large number of observations, we put them in different groups. We put them in different groups called class interval. If large number of data is there, we want to put them in different groups, that is called class interval. Example, I'm writing here one interval 0 to 10. Not this is 0 minus 10. 0 to 10. 0 dash 10 means 0 to 10. Here 0 to 10 means 0 to 10 means 0 to 10 means between 0 and 10. Between 0 and 10. Including both 0 and 10, between 0 and 10. Next, keep on star point. Class interval is bounded by two figures. Class interval is bounded by two figures, which is called class limits. Second star point. In the class limit, in the class limits, the figure in the class limit, the figure on left side, the figure on left side is called the lower limit, and on the right side and on the right side on the right side is called upper limit. Lower limit and upper limit. Left side is called lower limit, right side is called upper limit. Example, suppose I am writing interval here 0 to 20. What is lower limit here? Lower limit is equal to 0. Left side is lower limit. And upper limit is equal to right side. Right side is 20. This is lower limit and upper limit. Left side is called lower limit. Right side is called upper limit. Next key heading, class size. Class size. Difference between upper limit and lower limit is called class size. Difference between upper limit and lower limit is called class size. Difference between upper limit and lower limit is called class size. Example, suppose first interval I am writing students here 10 to 20. This is not minus 10 to 20. If I want to find out class size is equal to upper limit minus lower limit. Upper limit is 20, lower limit is 10. Upper limit minus lower limit. Upper limit is 20 here, lower is 10. 20 minus 10 is equal to 10. Class size is 10. First example. If second example I am writing here 30 to 35. I want to find out class size. Tell me class size. Class size is equal to 35 minus 30. Upper limit minus lower limit is equal to 5. Class interval is bounded by two figures, which is called class limits. In the class limit, the figure on left side is called lower limit, and on the right side is called upper limit. Example, 0 to 20, lower limit is 0, upper limit is 20. Next, class size. What is class size? Difference between upper limit and lower limit is called class size. Next key fading. Last concept. After that, I will start my graph. Class mark or mid value. These are the small concept we will use in the while solving the questions. Key fading. Class mark or mid value. Class mark or mid value. One formula they have given. Class mark is equal to upper limit plus lower limit divided by 2. Note down this formula. Class mark is equal to upper limit plus lower limit whole divided by 2. Class marks. Ma'am. Already completed, ma'am. Don't worry. Class marks is equal to upper limit plus lower limit divided by 2. Class marks is equal to upper limit. Key fading, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, key fading.
Yes, sir.
Graph. Key fading. Graph. Key fading. Graph. What is graph? Graph can be defined as a pictorial representation or a diagram that represents a data or value in an organized manner, that is called graph. In your syllabus, there are 3 graphs are there. First one is bar graph, histogram, and frequency polygon. There are 3 graphs are there. First one is bar graph, histogram, and frequency polygon. First key fading, graph. Student, you have to purchase graph books. Yes, note down. Graph can be defined as a pictorial representation or a diagram, that represents data or value values in an organized manner. What is the meaning of organized manner? Yesterday I explained. either in ascending order or descending order in proper way. Paragraph change. There are different types of graphs. There are different types of graphs. In your syllabus, only there are three graphs. First one is bar graphs. Second one is yeah. There are different types of graphs. First one is bar graphs. Second one is histogram. Second one is histogram. And third one is frequency polygon. Left side keep heading bar graph. First keep heading bar graph. Students, each and every question you have to solve in the bar graph only, in the graph paper only. Don't write anything in the class notebook. You have to write each and every, you have to draw any figure, whatever question we are solving in the graph paper only. First keep heading bar graph. First keep heading bar graph. Or display of information or display of information or display of information using bars or display of information using bars of uniform width of uniform width. Uniform is similar. Uniform width, their heights being proportional to being proportional to being proportional to being proportional to the respective values. Respective values. Yes. Example 1. Example 1. Draw a bar graph. Student, listen carefully. Yes. First example, note down. Draw a bar graph. Draw a bar graph to represent the given information. To represent the given information draw a bar graph to represent the given information draw this table, everyone. Months, number of watches sold, number of watches sold. Suppose month is July, August, September, October, and November. 500, 1000, 2000, 1500, and 3000. This data we want to represent by using bar graph. Note down question clearly, everyone. Sorry for interruption. Yes. Everyone note down this question. Draw a bar graph to represent the given information. Information is what? Months, number of watches. Months, number of watches. Months, number of watches. Yes. Now I want to represent this data by using bar graph. Yes. Now I want to represent this data by using bar graph. How to represent the students? Firstly, I want to draw two axes, x-axis and y-axis. X-axis will be horizontal and y-axis will be vertical. X-axis will be horizontal and y-axis will be vertical. Yo, what happened? Yes. I want to draw x-axis and y-axis. This vertically is y-axis, horizontally is x-axis. Horizontally is x-axis. This is y-axis. Next, I have given here month and number of watches sold. Number of watches sold means that is frequency. Always frequency I want to represent vertically. Frequency I want to represent vertically. Frequency I want to represent vertically. This concept keep in mind, student. This is number of watches sold. Number of watches sold. Number of watches sold. And horizontal I want to represent either month or year. Months. Months. Yes, student. Now, what data I have given? Data is 500, means I will write 0 here. First one is 500. Second one is